Hey, what's up, boxing fans? This is the Rope and Dope Report. I'm your host, Chris Carlson, and I got two things to talk about. Instant replay in Vegas for boxing and MMA. I believe that was part of what I read. For headbutts and just strange things that happen in the ring to get the call right. I love it. I think it's a step in the right direction. Something that boxing got right as far as rules and all that type of thing. Anyway, my other thing I want to talk about, it's not a prediction, it's just a little bit of news lately, and not necessarily just news, but comments, okay? A lot of comments that I've gotten, and a lot of comments that I've seen about Allan Green, okay? Now, I like Green, okay? I like him. I like him a lot. A lot of people are saying the Super 6, I've heard some comments about the Super 6 is BS without Allan Green. And BUTE, okay? And don't forget, I wrote his name down, Carly Balze, anyways, from Germany, Balze. I don't know how to say his name, someone help me out with that. He's 21-0, he's got a belt, 15 KOs, Carly Balze. Anyway, he could be in there too. Well, first of all, to get all 4 belts in the tournament wasn't going to happen. It's great. It's awesome to think that way, but you're not going to get all 4 belts to get 4 major belts all in one tournament. So you can't really complain about that, okay? BUTE and his management team talked their way out of Kessler and Froch fights. And he also didn't even give a rematch to ANDRADE right away when he should have. Now, I'll give him credit because now he basically has to give ANDRADE a rematch, okay? But BUTE talked his way out of it. I've heard a lot of different rumors, and you can't all just believe articles, but from what I understand, when Froch and Kessler tried to make deals with him, that he was trying to get all the money. And he just doesn't necessarily deserve all the money, you know what I mean, right now. So he kind of talked, his team and him talked his way out of this tournament. And they can always face the winner down the line. But let's talk about Allan Green. Okay. I hear a lot of people saying that, like I heard Nate Campbell, and you can only take Nate Campbell so much, as far as what he's going to say. I believe a lot of the stuff he says, but sometimes he just, says some stuff, whatever. He's opinionated, and I like him for it, but he also said that, I'm not really interested, I heard him on a radio show say, I'm not really interested in the Super 6 now that Allan Green's not in there. Okay, and I've heard a lot of people say Allan Green should be in there before Froch, and before, the established veterans. Now, I think Froch, Kessler, Taylor, and Abraham either have solid wins or have enough veteran type wins that I think that they all belong in there. I don't think you can really make an argument for that. Now, Durrell, okay, Andre Durrell, I would pick Green over him. Okay, now I'm not talking about fighting each other. I'm talking about what they've done so far. Okay. And really, his biggest win, Allan Green, is Carlos De Leon Jr. That's his biggest win. Now, I understand he had physical problems. I'm willing to even forget about the Miranda fight. No problems at all, okay? So, haters, don't get on here and tell me about his physical problems, okay? Keep the hate on planet Earth, not on Planet Hate or wherever the hell you're from. That was dumb, but wherever you're from, okay, keep it on Earth, the haters, with this whole comment, okay? I've just heard a lot of people say what Allan Green would do to this and what would do with that person and what they do with that person. They KO that person, and him talking that way too. And I don't even mind him talking like that. But my whole point is, what have you done? First of all, you don't have a home base like Andre Ward does. Now, we've proven once he had a step-up fight against Miranda, and Miranda's not the guy who fought Pavlik and Abraham back then, but he's still a step-up fight. And Ward beat him in front of 8,000 to 10,000 people, okay? And so there's a home base that Showtime can sit there and say, hey, we got something here. He's undefeated, he's a gold medalist, and sometimes it's not fair. I mean, Floyd Mayweather fought in front of 4,000 or 5,000 people for a lot of his career. That wasn't fair, but that's what it is, man. Too bad. You know what I mean? And I just think that a lot of people are overstepping Durrell, but Green. I like Green a lot. And I'm not saying that he couldn't beat everybody in this tournament. He could, but we don't know. Who has he beat to put him on a pedestal higher than the top 4 guys in that tournament? Now, him and Ward, you could make an argument that I think Ward's a little, with that Miranda win, that he's a little more established, okay? Now, both of them have fought veteran fighters. They've even fought the same fighters. And the guy that, Green now is actually going to be the first substitute once he gets by his fight for Showtime. We got to see the time. Once he gets by his fight for Showtime, he is the first substitute, okay? So if anything happens out of the first 3 rounds, he'll get in. He'll be the first substitute. So that's a risk because you're fighting a guy that people aren't going to care about, but it'll make you look good on Showtime. And then you got to hope for someone to get cut or hope for someone to get knocked out so bad that they don't want their fighter to go in the next round. Something like that. Now, that's a risk. Or you could have fought Bika on the undercard of a big pay-per-view event. Now, I'm not saying, let's not even get into an argument about when I say big pay-per-view event, okay? Pacquiao Cotto, Pacquiao Hatton, they're going to outdo. I'm not talking about numbers, but no matter what, it's going to do good-ass numbers. Now, is it going to be 1 million? Probably not, okay? I don't think it will. But I'm saying it's a big event, okay? And if you beat Bika, now you put a top 5 name at that 168 division on your resume, okay? A guy that gave Calzaghe some fits and gave him a good-ass fight. You put that on your resume, and HBO, you set yourself up on HBO for the ANDRADE BUTE winner, who's fighting in November. You can fight them. You could even stay busy, because you'd be fighting in September, they'd be fighting in late November, with a fight, with the type of guy that you're fighting coming up here on Showtime. So, for all the people that say that, Allan Green this, Allan Green that, I like Allan Green. I love Allan Green's style. Now, I don't know if I'd put him over Ward just yet, because it's what have you done at this present moment. It's potential, okay? And both of them has shown okay. I'd say, as far as their fights up until now, minus the Ward Miranda, I thought Ward looked really good in that, but I'd say Green on the way up looked better, but that doesn't mean anything. You know what I mean? And I'm not taking anything away from Green, okay? Like I said, Green has potential to beat everyone at 168, but he hasn't yet. So when people jump on him just because some quick knockout over De Leon Jr., come on, man. You know what I mean? Let's just calm down. This is a great tournament. Should he be over Andre Dirrell? Yes, I believe up until this point he should be over Dirrell. Should he be even with Andre Ward? Yeah, I think about even, okay? Just because he's been around longer than Andre Ward doesn't mean he's fought a lot of better fighters, okay? And you could even put him there, okay? So maybe he should be in this tournament. But the thing is, you can stay busy. You can stay busy on HBO if you wanted to. You can stay busy. 168's deep enough. You can fight the Andre BUTE winner. Now maybe, you probably still can, but you're going to go on Showtime, so then you're going to mix and match it, you know what I mean? Whereas you could have went Bika, Andre. You could fight BUTE and Andrade in the time that they fight this tournament out. There's more names too. What are the other names? Carle. I don't know his name. He's from Germany. He fights out of Germany. Balse. 21-0, 15 knockouts. He has a belt that he got from Dennis Inken. There's another guy you can fight. So you have 4 fights that you can fight in the meantime while this tournament's going on. So just because he's not in this tournament doesn't mean it's the end-all, be-all. They got 2 champs in this tournament. The WBC, the belt that Froch has, Andre Ward and Dirrell were 1 and 2, okay, in the ranking system, okay? So that takes care of those mandatories in that range. And just to get 2 belts in this tournament was good enough, man. You can't have everything, but I'm just saying about Green. You can have your opinions on him, but that's what they are. It's not a done deal with him. We don't know. Like I said, I like him a lot, but calm down. That's just my little rant on Allan Green. It's not on Allan Green, it's on people that are commenting saying that, this tournament doesn't mean anything without him. Anyway, this has been the Rope-A-Dope Report. I'm your host, Chris Carlson. Peace.